All right, now we're going to look at another problem out of this middle section, which is going to talk about one of these other factors. I have just randomly picked how does decreasing hydrogen, here it is on this line right here, how does decreasing hydrogen affect the equilibrium? All right, so we're going to look at our equation. This is our equation that is being used for the problem. And you do need to know your left from your right to solve these problems, as well as that reactants yields products. So you start with reactants on this side, and you create products on that side. All right. So remember, I have a little trick for you on memorizing what to do for an equilibrium expression. The two things are away from an increase. I say artificial intelligence. Or you could notice that both the letter A and I are both vowels. So the vowels go together. And the other one is toward a decrease. And both the T and the D, or touchdown, is a consonant. So toward a decrease, away from an increase. So the first thing is I want to know, how does decreasing H2 affect the equilibrium? So I simply follow the procedure of looking at your equation. The question asked, how does decreasing H2? So I go to my H2 in my problem, and I write a D for decreasing. I always go to the arrow before writing my arrow, either toward or away, depending on which it is. This is a D, so remember that's toward a decrease. So I'm going to draw an arrow toward the decrease. What does that mean? That means this reaction is going to shift to the left in favor of the reactants. Remember, if it's in favor of the reactants, then the reactants are going to increase, which means the things that are products are going to decrease. If you are on the pokey end of this arrow, things are going to increase. So CO2 is going to increase. And if you are on the butt end of this arrow, which is the carbon monoxide and the water, those things are going to decrease. So if you decrease the hydrogen, then the reaction is going to create more CO2, and it is going to have less CO and less H2O. So toward a decrease. This means this is going to decrease, this is going to decrease, this is going to increase. And that's how changing hydrogen, decreasing that is, affects your equilibrium expression.